Hi friends, my name is Renuka. Welcome to my channel, and today I am making some cards by using SSS Nuts About You stamp kit, and it came with this kind of stamp sets and other pattern paper and all, and they have also these three card stock which is I think 110 lb card stocks from SSS. I never used this, so I thought give it a try and directly color on this. So I will just stamp and color some of these and making these three cards by using distress inks colors, and maybe I'll use some inks with came in a card. So let's start the project. For this card we'll do lots of masking, and for that I will use this same mask which I used before, and now I want to create a kind of hill here. So I'm just placing this mask here to see how I want to go in height or depth. You can use directly die cuts or stamp also to make this kind of hill. I'm making use of SSS hillside borders here, and but basically you don't need to do any kind of thing. You can just hand draw a particular hill, and then you can create the mask. So I will cut this, and I will save both the pieces because I want to color on both the sides. So I'll use this. Just make sure that whenever you are doing masking, you should try to be online. Although it's not perfect, you can blend all the inks afterward, but still if you can, then please. So this is the excess piece, and I'll stick that piece to the card piece, and here what I'm planning is I will put this as a hill, and then I'll use the same stamp set Nutty for You, and I'll stamp these two squares, and I fuzzy cut out them, and I want to put them here, and then I'll do all the things. But before that I just want to draw a little bit line with the pencil so that I can see where the square stands on the ground, and then I'll put that mask aside, and now I want to stamp these and then emboss this with a golden embossing powder so that they'll just pop on the surface. And for stamping these I want to you can use Misty, and you can use your stamps also. Here I'm not using Misty. I'm just using a block, acrylic block here, and I'm using is Hot Fudge MFT's hybrid ink, because if you want to do some kind of water techniques on it, you can do that. So it's really safer to do that. If you are doing Copic coloring, then make sure that you are using the Momento Texture to black ink, or you can have these SSS ink also for doing such kind of stamping. Now here after this I will add the small squirrel, and I'll get little bit angle here so that it give me a illusion of it is on the that hill. And after doing this, now you can stamp your sentiment at this time also or afterward also. I'm planning to go with afterward. So here now it's time to mask all these. Before that you can erase the lines here with the pencil, and now you can see this ink is little bit wet, so wait for some while and then mask. So I'll do first masking here for my hill, and then I will put this mask on the squirrels. Basically this ink is little bit darker, so you can use you don't have to use mask, you can directly color on those, but I just want to save, I don't want to contaminate those, that's why I'm using the mask. And now again I want to make the rays goes out from their center, so I'll use the painter's tape. You can use the washi tape also here. So I will just put them all around, and before that I need a big tape too. By the way, here I'm using this postage removable tape, and you can use any Kadunka masking tape or any tape whatever you have in your hand. And then I'll put little bit of paper so that I will not contaminate the back side of the card. I'm planning to make this one layer card, and there are lots of masking going on here, so just make sure that whenever you're masking, press little bit I'm not saying much harder, but press little bit nicer so that it will not the link will not go through your tape or any masking product you are using. So now I am just making a raised kind of foundation here, and whatever is the tape that will be white background will remain with us. And you can use stencils for this, you can use your dies for this, and you can use molding paste or some texture paste to create these kind of pattern. Here I don't want much raised pattern on these, so I want this card little bit flat. And I'm really impressed at how all these inks are blending together on this SSS stamp card. By the way, this is 110 lb cardstock, and it's really nice to make these kind of techniques. Distress inks will really get nicer effect on this. So but if you don't have this cardstock, if you're not buying this kit, and if you don't have this cardstock, you can do this on Bristol Smooth or watercolor paper also. So after this I will speed up the process because all the things are mostly coloring and blending. So enjoy the music. So for finishing up this card, I used the Delicata Rich and Radiant Pigment ink, and this one is the copper color, and it came in this month's card kit. And I just stamped Nuts About You. So this is the another one layer simple but kind of shimmery sparkling card.